Is it good for me now? Much better, I would think.
Much better. Much better, we think.
Welcome back to the Infinitiy. That's what Juma. That's what's supposed to be, right?
Yeah, it is Infinitiy.
It's the Infinitiy, which is just a mixture of Infinity plus a podcast. Infinitiy. So anyway,
our viewers are smart, my friend. I feel like they can connect that. That is such an obvious statement.
As you guys might have noticed, we've actually gotten to the last month of this terrible year.
Yeah, it is.
It's been a very interesting year.
It's been one of those years, hasn't it?
It has
it's been a unique year, not one of those.
I think it has been a very unique year. We've been very fortunate. I would actually use the word fortunate to learn. I feel like 2020 for me has been a year for learning. We're in December, and December is all about the fiesta, and I think the theme going into December for Infinitiy is a fiesta. And I was just looking back at things. When did Corona hit us? Corona hit us in April, I think.
Hit Kenya or hit
Kenya.
That should have been in March,
April, right? Do you remember January, February, March, April? What would you be doing on a Friday?
Cheze hiyo ngoma tena. Don't go on.
I feel like it captures...
That was a life, yeah?
It captures the mood very well.
Perfectly.
It captures the mood
perfectly.
Like, I remember immediately the COVID hit Kenya on the first weekend when the president was like, we have to shut all the bars and stuff. And the first Friday I was in the house. And I think Tony will attest to this. Tony is my small bro, guys. He's the one who edits all these beautiful Infinitiy videos. Tony,
brilliant guy.
So we came to the digs and I didn't know what to do, you guys. I was like, it's Friday. People just stay in the house.
Yeah, it was a tough night, eh?
In fact, it was a tough few nights.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a tough night. It was a tough few nights. Actually, it took some time before I acclimatized the fact that this is going to be the new normal. And now I'm looking at things differently. Now it's December, and I'm thinking Dunda in December will be very different from what it was in January, February, March.
Of course, it has to be.
January, February, March, we used to go to the club. And I think even how we party has really changed. January, February, March, we used to go to the club. We spent so much money. It was a bit crazy. You know, you just want to live life. You feel like spending a lot of money is you living vividly. That was the perception then.
Yeah.
I think right now when we go out, it's usually more like, are we going out to make memories? Me, that's how I look at it. Nowadays, when I go for things, I'm not going for things that I feel like will waste my time. Even like when we went for Dunda, I remember we went to Quiva when this Corona thing wasn't too crazy. And we only had one booty. And we didn't even buy an expensive booty. That's something that I found really surprising.
Yeah, most definitely.
And we didn't really care.
Yeah.
It was just about us having fun. And we know we can buy an expensive booty, but I mean, it's not what interests us.
And I don't think even post-Corona, it's not something that I look forward to doing again in any case. Because I feel like for me, it's like you said, it's more about the experience, which means my perception of going out, what it means to go out has also changed, right? Kitambo, if you tell me, let's go to Ngong Hills and Pando Uko and just have a good time, I'd be like, okay. And then we go to the club. Because I was like, this doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because in my head, I'm like, hey, after this, we have to go out. But now I'm just thinking, hey, this whole idea of just coming out, you're hanging with good people you know, people you know won't steal from you or do anything from you, like people you genuinely trust.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic.
That's true.
And maybe it's a combination of both Corona and to some extent, Pia, we are advancing in age.
I think Corona is the one which has made us advance. I don't think I feel like the advance was stimulated
by Corona.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Because before, I don't think if Corona wouldn't have hit us, I'd still be at the I want to go for Naivasha, because now Naivasha has become a really big thing. I think actually the people of
It's always
Naivasha,
been a big thing though.
No, I feel like post-corona it's big. It's like on steroids. Everyone is going to Naivasha. I actually think...
I get what you mean.
Yeah, like, the people who live in Naivasha have actually benefited more during this period of corona. Because everyone is like, let's go to Naivasha, let's have a good time, let's chill, ni. It's not like Kitambwati, you're going to Naivasha, you're just hitting a club. Now you actually go get an Airbnb, promote the mama mboga who's seated out there, you buy the mboga, ni. And then you drive back to Nairobi. Yeah. It's more about
promoting local and black businesses.
Yeah, and spending time with people who you care about. And on that promotion of local businesses, just before we continue with this conversation, I'd like to give a shout out to 3 businesses right now, if you allow me. The first one would be Jobo. Today we needed our house cleaned. Jobo came through for us. They got us a nice cleaning lady. She did an immaculate job. We're going to link them in the description and you guys can check them out. The second person we're going to talk about is Dennis Kinu. Basically what he does is that he does deliveries every Thursday for all your vegetables. His vegetables are very fresh, really good produce, and you guys should check him out.
Plus, you don't have to leave the house, put yourself at risk, maybe in a supermarket and all that. Just get this guy to deliver for you. So it makes perfect sense.
He delivers on Thursdays preferably. And the last person I want to give a shout out to would be my girlfriend, Antonina, who started her online business. And we'll also link that in the description. It's called Nina Love. She has really good clothes on there. You can check her out. And
really good price as well.
Promote local businesses. I mean, it's Corona, COVID times, you guys. We have to promote our own. So, anyway, back to what we were saying. So, how do you think Christmas, how do you think that will change post-Corona? What will be done differently, Mr.
I mean, I feel like when you talk about December, you talk about Drinkcember, right?
Yeah.
And when you think of Drinkcember, the idea is to go out and sherekea with people you don't know. That has typically been the idea, right? But if something has taught us over the last few months, obviously, I'm sure you guys know, that's not going to happen, is it? Which means we need to redefine how we're going to party this week, this holiday season, right?
Yeah.
Which means doing things differently, obviously. So the first thing that I think is going to happen is, I don't think people are going to hang around people they don't know, much like us. This whole idea of going to clubs, sherekeing, looking for
Dendais.
Yeah.
Fine insurance.
The whole idea, I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
First of all, legally, it's probably not going to happen. But even if it was, I don't think... I mean, people are putting themselves at risk, to be honest, with COVID. But I don't think a majority of people are. So, obviously, people are going to stick around in the house. And then... It's hard to picture it, to be honest. It's hard to picture it.
I really want to see how December will be.
We haven't gone through anything like this, have we?
And plus, I think, unlike very many people, because most people go to Shago during December. As we stay in Nairobi and we have a good time, we hit the clubs.
Yeah.
Let me paint a picture for you guys. As we used to go, I can count in my right arm the number of days that we didn't go, the number of Fridays we didn't go out, right? I think like last year, maybe we went out we didn't go out maybe 5 Fridays max. Like every
Are you saying
Friday,
we went out for 48 weekends?
I would say so. I can put my hand on my chest and say that we actually went out.
Jesus Christ.
And I am certain because, I mean, the party life was crazy. Right now things have changed a bit. And we are trying to adjust and we're trying to, as the Infinitiy team, we're trying to think, what do we do in December? So one of the key things that has been put out there is, do we go to Shags? Us going to Shags. You, Juma, going to Shago. Thoughts?
Eh. No, I mean, it's a good thing, yeah? Look. Going to Shago is a good thing, man.
Yeah.
It's an opportunity to interact with the family, the extended family especially. If your folks live in Ushago as well, just going to see them, see how they're handling, see how they're doing things. I think it's an idea that I wouldn't be opposed to. But then, again, during this period, tricks.
My mom actually... My mom called me. She's like, Dennis, I want us to spend time together as a family on New Year's. I was like, Mom, it's New Year's. New Year's, everyone wants to be in a club. We all want to be in town. We're witnessing people fighting. We're wishing people Happy New Year on the streets, Juma.
Cooler pause. Let's rewind. The year is 2016. Apo, we're chilling, just having a very normal 31st. We're up watching series, no pressure, nothing is happening. Where were we? In Syokimau, right?
We're in Syokimau at my sister's place.
Yeah, at your sister's place.
Yeah.
We're up in Syokimau, just relaxing. In our heads, we're like, you guys, we're not going anywhere. For one, we are broke. Secondly, we have no idea where we want to go. So we're like, we're just staying in the house, just watch movies and chill. Hey! 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Instincts. Like animalistic instincts to think of yourself. Hey, sherehe ikuwe na nikose. Impossible.
Cooler pause.
Cooler
pause. The year is 20. Let's rewind. Let's go back. In 2016, what had happened was we had participated in the Unilever Idea Trophy.
Before this story is told, by the way, we are sorry. It's not like it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't on purpose. So you'll know yourself when you see this video. So we are sorry. We are sorry.
Unilever Idea Trophy. So we've done the Unilever Idea Trophy. We're not saying that we're smart, but we won. We won the Unilever Idea Trophy, and we got to the final.
Why are we not saying that we are smart?
Okay, we are smart.
Yes. Piga kifua. Unaogopa nini?
So we won the Unilever Idea Trophy, and then these guys were like, we really liked your idea. We want you guys to fly all the way to South Africa. We want you guys to pitch your idea to the Unilever Africa leadership team. We're like, oh, okay, fine, brilliant. These guys, they go ahead, they book everything for us. They book for us flights. They book a hotel for us. And then they give Juma 6,000. I think it was 6,000, right?
6,000, I think.
Yeah, they give Juma 6,000. They give myself 6,000. They're like, you guys, go and apply for a visa. Sisi ni nani? Juma, continue with the story.
We continue with the story. That is the context.
6,000.
At this point, huyu hawezi tetewa. Alikuwa shakula. Hata there is no defense. But me, I was influenced. I was hanging around very bad influence. And I was told, let's go out. We are not going to spend a lot of money. Juma, so you have 1,000. That's enough. Buddha. We went to town. Before we went to town, we pandered a mat.
Yeah.
Where did we ruka one year? In a matatu. No,
it was in a mat.
It was in a matatu.
And that mat was lit.
That mat was lit.
That matatu was super lit.
It was super lit.
Guys were playing like really funky music. I think it had come from Kitengela. So the matatu was from Kitengela. We took it up to Syokimau. Now we're heading to Gateway Mall. So we chop up the new year in the matatu. We're like, It was popping. Anyway, but
yeah, the mat was popping up. We took a mat. Most of us paid the fare, Tony. And then the rest of us went along, got into the club. The club was called? Club something 7.
It's a club in Gateway. And it's
I'm not talking about that one. We went to Gateway Mall, yeah? And then when we got to Gateway Mall, we were like, this place sucks, man.
Yeah, because it was full of old people.
It was... That's us now. Anyway, we left the club, yeah? And then we went to a matatu. Took the mat, it was popping. That's a matatu that was lit.
So wait, how did you get to Gateway?
We took an Uber to Gateway and then took a mat to town.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That didn't make any sense in hindsight. Hey, Mazi,
Okay. So
we've grown smarter with age. Anyway, we took a mat. Apple, we are popping. Guys, Apple. And then guys, Apple drinking, partying, nini, rukaing New Year in a mat.
You need to move your mic a bit further. Yeah.
It's loud, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
There. Apple in a mat. And then we get to town. Apple, fireworks, people thinking it's bombs. Because you remember that time, there was that Kim Hole Al-Shabaab thing. Yeah. It wasn't a good year from a terrorism perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hearing Apple fireworks, we are stukaing, nini. And then we got to the club. Hapo nimeambiwa we are spending 1,000. My friends, 1,000 ni wewe. Hey,
before even we got into
1,000 ni wewe.
Before we got into that club, do you remember how crazy it was to find a club on New Year's?
Hey, it's ridiculous.
Because
ridiculous.
Every club is full. They're asking you to pay entrance fee. It's a bit mad, yeah.
Hey, it was mad.
Yeah. So we got into the club.
Juma 1,000. Eh, Buddha. Tumeangusha pombe. Hivi kidogo nimelipa pombe. Hivi kidogo wallet. Hey, tunaenda South Africa January. Here we have a problem, my friends. Hapa tunaenda aje, itabidi tuende miguu. My friends, bad influence by the way. Don't hang around this guy.
And I'm telling you,
this guy is a bad guy.
That day Juma went and was wishing every single human a happy new year.
Hey, my friends, I gave people blessings.
Every single human.
I guarantee you, anybody I gave blessings that day, say wanafurahi. Wanafurahi.
Kwa sababu I remember mpaka uingia matatu. Juma looks at the conductor, he's like, bari yako rafiki. Uko salama? Usijali. This year you're buying a new matatu. I can see it. You're buying a new matatu. That the
one I recall very well.
Yeah.
We are up heading towards the matatu place, yeah. And then I see a security guard. I'm like, I see your blessings this year.
Utakuwa polisi.
Wewe venye nakuona hii mwaka utakuwa polisi. And I'm thinking back sometimes those memories. I don't even know what I'm telling. Maze, I cringe like crazy. My friend, these things, they wake me up at 2 a.m. I'm like,
what was that you were saying? And he actually said that he looked at a security guard. He's like, wait, I'm telling you this year, unakuwa polisi. Because like in town, these people who usually sell sweets are poor. You're like, another. Very nice. I'm telling you, mama, continue working hard. This year, unafungua duka. I'm just like, Juma.
Hey, Maze was blessing people.
You're blessing people.
But in hindsight, Maze, even though tulikula pesa ya visa, tulifanya party kwa matatu, we went to a club that was honestly kind of dingy, but then it was a nice club because the people were popping. Yeah. But then regardless, it's one of those nights you think back, yeah, going into December, we are not going to have situations like that.
We won't. And you remember that night Tony was getting it from all the sherries?
Yeah. No, but that wasn't that night alone. Tony is always getting it. I don't know what Tony does to women.
I remember that day Tony was getting all the sherries, man. He was talking to a mama. Mama ndio yako idha. Maze.
Talking to her. They were talking to him, my
friend. I remember those sherries were
afford him his respect.
Madem walikuwa wanakuja kutafuta.
Mbaya sana.
It was
Tony was a magnet. 2016 we were still in uni. Maze. That uni party life. It was something else.
Uni party life was crazy. I think the most iconic party that Dunda, that I remember was the one for
after I did the exams.
My God. That one I'll never forget, and I always feel so bad for Frank Asoye for missing that one. Honestly, in my opinion, I genuinely don't think there's ever been a better Dunda than that one.
I remember that time, yeah. We Apple. Hey, my friend, that time we used to do window shopping for alcohol in preparation. So we've gone to Chum, we've seen Johnny Walker, Glenfiddich.
It was Tuskies, no?
No, it wasn't Tuskies. It was that shop. You see when you get to the City Mall to your right, there's that liquor shop that's there. Not Tuskies itself. Yeah. Tuskies doesn't even sell alcohol.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So we've gone up window shopping, we've seen Glenfiddich, 6,000. Johnny Walker, 6,000. We're like, my friends, tonight we are going to leave.
But that we didn't buy it. We bought. I remember.
Oh, we bought it later.
We bought the drink before. So we bought the drinks. No, we bought the drinks before. So we bought the drinks like I think a month before. So Juma, I think, bought the Johnny Walker.
18 year.
It was an 18-year gold label, and I bought the Glenfiddich, and we kept it for a month, and they were all treasured, and they were all put in our house. We're in our house in Juja. So in Juja we had a house. That's another story.
That's coming, by the way. We can't leave out that story.
Yeah,
Hey.
it was called BJ19.
Torture.
Yeah, Benjoy19. We nicknamed it the Torture House. So anyway, the alcohol is in the Torture House for a full month, and it's all in anticipation for us clearing. And I don't remember what the last paper that we did.
It was teletraffic engineering 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember
by Dr. Mureo. I remember him. Shout out Dr. Mureo.
Dr. Mureo was really good. I don't remember what the last paper was. Juma has a better recollection. I remember you guys, we finished that paper like this. We went to the Torture House.
Tukafungua pombe.
Tulifungua Glenfiddich. And then the Glenfiddich has a kakok. You just
And for context, before then, ulimi iko imezoea pombe kama hiyo. Hey, my friend.
Tumezoea?
We are peaking at Lawson's.
We used to cool your Lawson's. You're like,
by the way, can you put Lawson's here in this video? I will put it. We used to peak at Lawson's.
We're like,
nothing beyond 1200.
We used to go on Lawson's neat, and we're like, Lawson's is
so smooth. Hey, you cool your Lawson's like this, you're like, unasikiaje ukali aje
that day when we kunywa Glenfiddich, I mean our lives were changed, guys. So that day what we did, we started sipping on the we were sipping on the Glenfiddich. We kunywa pole pole with the Johnny Walker.
We got a PlayStation as well.
No.
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah.
So we got I don't remember that PlayStation bit. So we did get a PlayStation. We were playing. We were sipping kidogo. Then we were like, hey, guys, I think hii pombe tukiendelea kukunywa hivi tutaimaliza, and it's too expensive. Mind you, in university we bought 2 bottles worth about 14,000. We are like, apana, we can't finish this today. So we decided to go to Senate. I remember, right? So when we went to Senate, I think we chomad mbuzi 2 kg. Mind you, right now we're already high kwa sababu tunakunywa vitu mzuri. So Senate tunakunywa mabia, tunakula nyama. Inalainisha tumbo vizuri.
Very nice.
Very
nice.
You know the most important thing, and I think something else people don't acknowledge is layering. How important layering is when
to a good night. Yeah. So because you don't eat properly, you won't last long.
You won't last long.
Yeah.
Okay. So
you won't last long in the club. That doesn't help things. You won't last. You know what we mean.
Yeah. So you won't last long. So anyway, we decide we kula nyama nini. We say, there's no need of going back to the digolo. Let's just
the what?
The digs, the house.
What you call it?
Digolo. Okay.
Anyway.
So there's no need of going back to the digs. So we decide to order an Uber and we go to Blend. My guy. Now we are hammered, as in we can barely see the road. I remember we could barely see the road, but we've eaten properly and we are high as a kite. We enter the club like this. That day, see, we don't care. We've made, I think we had changed money as well. So
no, we hadn't gone out for a while.
Yeah, because we were preparing for the
exams. Yeah.
So we hadn't gone out for, let's say, 3 or 4 weeks. It wasn't that a while. It was like 3 to 4 weeks.
A while is relative.
Yeah. So we decided to enter the club, Blend Thicker. Never forget it, Blend Thicker. I'm telling you guys, imagine, we've just cleared uni. We are ordering, I remember we were ordering Jack Daniels honey. Now, to give you context, Jack Daniels honey is a reserve for people who are working.
Yeah.
As we've just cleared uni, we are kunying Jack Daniels honey. We ordered a Jim Beam and I think a Jameson. I don't remember.
Hey, my friend. We ordered a Jack Daniels honey.
Mm-hmm.
We ordered 2 Jim Beams,
mm-hmm.
and we ordered beers. I remember that night.
Nakwambia.
People were looking at us. They're like, who are these?
Mazen, unajua, we're in uni, so Blend Thicker was for...
that was our local.
Yeah, that was our local, and that's for uni guys.
It was a good night, man.
With that
was
capital P, also coupled with the fact that I think you're Maliza in your last paper, you're just like, Maze, life has been hard, but we've made it. I mean, engineering is tough.
That was the last thing we did in uni, right? After the paper. The basically, not the last thing, but the last party we could say we did as semi-university students.
The second day we were drinking.
No. I mean the last major party like we did post.
The second day we were drinking Juma and we went out like a
I was trying to do a metaphor. It's not working. I was trying to be smart.
So anyway, guys,
Okay, go ahead.
I genuinely think, honestly, I'll put my hand on my chest. That was probably the best dunda, and I am grateful to Blend Thicker.
I know how to do this metaphor.
Yeah.
Huh? Uh-huh. That was the day of the last paper, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the day of the first paycheck?
Guys. The first paycheck. It wasn't the first one though.
It was.
It was the first paycheck. Let's say in the management training
program. Yeah.
Yeah. The first paycheck we got in our management training program, guys. We got that kwanja like this. We gave it all out in a club.
Hey, Maze, una exaggerate, man. We didn't give it all out.
But we spent a lot of money.
Yeah, we did.
We spent a shitload.
I remember when that
like
check came. I was like for the drinks. I saw it like this. I was like, hey, Juma, umeitoa pesa kama hii maisha yako yote hata mara moja.
No, but
I was like, yo,
that
my
one,
friend.
That one we deserved it because I remember we were doing the management training program, and the management training program that we were in was not an easy one.
Mm-hmm.
So we've done the first month.
Yeah.
We've gotten the first paycheck. It was a really hard program, guys, but really also rewarding at the end. But it was a very hard program. So we've done the first month. We got the first paycheck, and we're like, guys, lazima tupumzishe mwili.
Tuambie mwili
pole. Of course, I think I was still living in Juja.
Yeah.
Juma had some girlfriends who were in Juja. Nini. It was such a good time. I'm telling you, it was so crazy. You remember the bouncer came and asked, "Who are you guys?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Hey, chief, who are you guys? Mnafanya biashara gani?" It's just like, "Hey, you guys.
We've just been paid today.
We've been paid today. We live
our first proper paycheck.
We live in Juja. We live in Juja and we've been paid." We are like, sasa we cannot be dundaing huko in Juja with such good paychecks.
Let's come to Nairobi.
Nairobi, the good places. But anyway, guys, enough of the reminiscing. I think the moral of this story is just to tell you guys that, I mean, the Dunda life is going to change definitely. But the most important thing, I think, for me, in 2020, spend time with the people that you love. Be very grateful of the things that you have. So many people have lost their jobs, guys.
So many people have lost their lives as well.
So many people, that's true. So many people have lost their lives. Also, just stay safe, because by there, see, it's not that serious. There's no need for
no, it's no need, but
yeah.
And even post-COVID, to be honest, I mean, anyway, but that's a discussion for another day.
Yeah. But yeah, it's never that serious. There's no need for you to go out there and risk yourself, and also, I mean, you get. But if you decide that you really, really want to go and enjoy for enjoyment, it is very important that you make sure that you take the necessary precautions. Make sure you're wearing a mask. Make sure you're social distancing, which I don't know how you'll be able to social distance
in a club.
Sorry, in a club. But yeah, make sure that you try to at least social distance. And yeah, live vividly. My advice to you is spend time with family, spend time with friends, because I know that's what I'll be doing. For the first time, I actually want to go to Shags, say hi to my mom.
I think I'll also go to Shag.
Yeah, see my kuhu. Kuhu means grandmother in Luya. See my kuhu, take care of her, chunga ng'ombe kidogo, and then come back to the busy life that
wewe unachunga ng'ombe.
Wewe
unachunga ng'ombe gani?
Si unaweza kaa uone ng'ombe kikula nyasi ya compound. So anyway guys, that's about our time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to us reminisce about how life was pre-COVID and how we used to party. If you like more of this, make sure you like, subscribe, follow us, tell a friend to tell a friend. Juma, anything you want to add?
Yeah, and next week, speaking of which, we are coming to you with the rules of December. We have come up with a set of rules.
Rules of the fiesta.
Rules of the December fiesta. How you're going to live safely, enjoyably, and still have a good time, man.
That's true.
Yeah, that's it for us. Anything else?
No, not from my side.
Mazee, we are talking like it's a team squad.
What's up, bana? Nikamsho naitwa King Kaka.
Na kuna venye umeniipamba.